doesn't sound that bad, even though it's missing 10,000 hertz and up. It's actually starting to roll off at like 5,000 hertz. So the frequency response is far from great. But it still doesn't sound bad. And I think that's the end of the song. This is a Scar Audio MD 5001.1D, which I think that's the model anyways. SKM 5001D, okay, sorry. It's a Class D monoblock, and this amplifier has some issues with this IC, or not IC, the transistors on here getting overheated. So I've just put a heatsink on there. But that's not actually what this video is about. This video is about this. This is a modification I've done to this amplifier. So normally these are just subwoofer amplifiers, as you can see. It's just for bass, basically. However, I want to use it for range. So I traced out the circuit and I have made a switch which allows you to have the low pass filter bypassed, which means this amplifier will play full range. Now it's not a particularly flat frequency response or anything, because the output inductors and everything is output filtering on this is not that great, so you're only gonna get up to about 10,000 hertz or so out of it. However, it gets loud and it's powerful as hell, and that's exactly what I need for my outdoor PA speakers. And there's also a lot of background hiss, so this is not something that you would use in a hi-fi system, but for getting loud as hell, it will work really good. So yeah, that switch is soldered between those 2 points. So I'm gonna demonstrate now. So as you can hear, it's playing full range now. The gain works. Subsonic works, but the low pass filter doesn't work, of course, when it's bypassed. The crackling is my crappy 3.5mm jack on this phone, which is extremely worn out. As you can see, it's playing pretty good. And the subsonic works. I don't really know how to demonstrate that. Maybe if we crank it up a bit. Look at the sub or the speaker. Yeah, it works actually. And it removes, it goes up to 50 hertz, which is pretty good for PA applications. You can remove a lot of frequencies that's not going to be heard outdoors. So, you know, running this at 50 hertz, it's gonna remove everything below 50 hertz, which is perfect. See how that works. And if you want to run it with subwoofers, there you go. It's now a subwoofer amp again. So there you go. That's the modification. Really simple. It's not that hard to do. The hardest part is actually getting down in there with a soldering iron and soldering. This is my normal soldering iron, and well, this tip is way too big for it, Come on, focus on it maybe. There we go. This tip is just way too big, so I had to bring out my old soldering iron. This thing, which is taped with electrical tape and everything. This soldering iron worked, but only just enough. But it was good enough. You need to connect to the output of these two, which is in between here, and into the input of the actual power amp stage, which is on a capacitor here. I'll put a picture. And put a switch there so you can enable and disable your modification. So this way, full range amp, bass amp. It works. It's not gonna give you great sound quality, but that's not really what I made this for. Subsonic. Okay. When you turn it on to low pass mode, there's a bass boost circuit. And now we'll hook this up so we can have a little bit better sound for the demo. Just crank it up. Bit mid-range heavy because it doesn't have great treble response, as I said. And this is bass mode. Of course, we've all heard that. But let's play some bass anyways. This low pass filter on this amp, I've never liked it. It's not steep enough. It's pretty crappy. And full range. This is to demonstrate the subsonic. This is Naruto, Sadness and Sorrow, BP Rebass. Full range. I'm just gonna demonstrate that the subsonic still works. So, let's crank it up. Subsonic is turned off right now, or as low as it will go. So let me crank the subsonic up. There we go, it's at 50 Hertz now. As you can see, we're not getting near as much low frequency content. And there we go, it's removed mostly everything below 50 cycles per second. Doesn't sound that bad, even though it's missing 10,000 hertz and up. It's actually starting to roll off at like 5,000 hertz. So the frequency response is far from great. But it still doesn't sound bad. And I think that's the end of the song. This is a song called Bass All Day. I hope I won't get copyrighted for this, but let's see. And so the subsonic is at 50 hertz now. Let's crank it down. I just play bass all day. I just go my life away. I don't care what they may say. I just play bass all day. We rock the party every night. And of course, bass only mode. Okay, I'm gonna blow the speaker if I keep doing that. I'm looking at the current on my supply up there. 3 amps. This amplifier is pretty efficient, I'll give it that. It's warm now, yeah it is. But yeah, the modification works really good actually. I think, yeah, it's not too bad at all.